What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And, you really can't make this stuff up. We talked about this dealer a while back for taking advantage of the elderly, and they've done it again. So, a while back, we talked about Matt Bowers and their Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealerships, I believe. And if you remember, there was an older lady who had been taken advantage of by this dealership. Well, it's happened again. Today, I get an email in. And I'm waiting to get the contract in so I can see the details of it. But let me just give you the outside gist of what was going on. So we're going to have an email, which I'm going to put that email right here so you guys can read it as well. Hi, my name is Natasha Shepard. My father, James Verrett, hope I said that correctly, is 81 years old and has cognitive decline issues and went to Matt Bowers Hyundai in Slidell, Louisiana, to buy a battery for his car fob. Literally came in to get a battery for a car fob. That's it, right? On May 8th. He walked out with a brand new SUV. You walked in for a car fob and you walked out with an SUV. He was not intending to buy and can't afford one or couldn't afford one. I have been my dad's power of attorney for 2 years and was not consulted. Well, that makes the contract void, especially if that's on file with the court. The first contract was signed on May 8th, evidently with the wrong VIN written in by the salesman. Well, if the first contract wasn't written correctly, then that would also void that contract. Miraculously, the same day, the same salesman sent paperwork to Allstate with the correct VIN number. Okay, so they altered the contract. Got it. 3 days later, which was May 11th, the dealership called and told my dad he had to come sign a new contract. Dealers do this all the time. I'm going to do a separate video about that. Which was $5,000 more. $5,000 more than the original contract. Are you kidding me right now? Ugh. And increased his payment by roughly $200 per month with an increase in insurance premiums of $100 more per month. So basically, the new contract is now $300 more a month, more expensive than previously. Now they've informed him they want him to come back and sign another contract. The third contract with alternative terms. My dad's credit rating at the time was 720, what it means is, as long as he's willing to keep coming in and signing these contracts, they're going to try to squeeze as much money out of this customer as possible. And these scumbag dealers do this. Now, full disclosure, I don't know if it was Matt Bowers or not, but he commented on the older video talking about, we don't do that. We don't take advantage of the elderly. Well, this is another one of your dealerships that's done this again. And where there's smoke, there's fire. I don't know how else to say it. This is a blatant excuse of defrauding and taking advantage of the elderly. So if Matt Bowers wants to come out here and say, we don't do it, I have 3 cases with 3 different customers with their testimonies and contracts that show that you do. So let's continue with the email. I spoke to the sales manager at Matt Bowers Hyundai, Tony, and Steve Koss, the Hyundai store manager. We recorded the entire conversation. Very informative. Well, that's good to know. They remembered my dad extremely well, vividly, and they even recalled several odd statements my dad made to them. They were also laughing about it. Now, that's probably because he's 80-something years old, probably doesn't have all of his faculties working upstairs, and might have said random stuff because maybe he didn't even know where he was at the time that you guys sold him this car and had him sign a contract. You know, your finance manager has to use common sense here. State attorney generals are very clear about this. This is not anything new here. So the email continues. We told them that we would call them back since we were trying to figure out exactly how they could make this right as per their request. Then they wouldn't take my calls or call me back. Tried calling them the next day. Please help us. Very interested in any suggestions you could provide. If you could please give me a call. And now I'm going to cut this off because it's got their phone number and stuff in there. So I respond to them via email, and I'm waiting to get their latest sales contract in. But I think Matt Bowers has a problem here. If Matt Bowers, as an owner, wants to say that this isn't something that they do, then prove it. Contact your sales manager, general manager at this store, and make them take the car back. Give the customer back his friggin' car that he traded in, that you guys Mickey Moused him out of, and give him the battery to the key fob that he came in to buy so that he can go about his way at 80-something years old. You know, you consistently changing the contract, adding $5,000 in add-ons is ridiculous. You taking advantage of the elderly is also ridiculous. Now, I know Matt Bowers is probably going to be like, I haven't done anything. No, but your employees are. And you're responsible for the general managers that you hire. You want to know what would make this situation right? Probably fire the son of a bitch that did this deal. Fire the finance guy who didn't use his mental acuity to know that this guy was too old to make a decision to sign for that vehicle if he was saying stuff that you guys were laughing about because he may have early signs of dementia or, losses of his faculties. This is not a good look all the way around for Matt Bowers as an entire auto group and organization. And if you think I'm just going to let it go or not continue to follow up on it, you're smoking crack. I'm going to continue to do it. And I'm going to ride your ass on this until it gets resolved. Oh, I don't care. Just a third-rate YouTuber. Yeah, that's how it worked out for the other auto groups. How much business did they lose? How bad did it hurt their ratings? I know you might not care, but and that's cool. You don't have to. But I can tell you this. My subscribers, the people that follow me here on this channel, and other people on the internet do. And there's only one other thing for me that's worse than when you take advantage of, military veterans and things of that nature, is when you go after the elderly, the most vulnerable group outside of children in our society. You guys have no limit to your scumbag activities, do you? It's alright. You're going to get what's coming to you, for sure. And Matt Bowers, if you want to comment on this video like you commented on the last video talking about we don't do this, let's make it right. Yeah, we sent that old lady in to get that situation worked out, and you still didn't make it right. And they're suing you now. So what happened with that? Prove to me I'm wrong. Fix the situation. Because if you don't, you can just deal with the kind of, you're going to say, I don't care, it's just stuff on the internet. Cool. Keep getting enough of those until the state attorney general gets involved, and then you have a bigger situation. Who knows? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about Matt Bowers as an auto group and what and about this specific situation? I think it's absolute, positively horrible scumbag activity, and I personally think that the dealership should be held accountable here. Just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Give the video a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friend.